Hello, hello, hello. We are live with today's stream. So I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, then we'll hop into the game. I do apologize for yet another late start. But hey, we've made it. We stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now Friday. So, other than Saturdays, which I don't stream regardless, we have streamed for a full week. So, well, sorry, had phone cable getting caught. So we are doing decent, even if it is a late start. Wait, I did try and Discord right, yes. It is Friday, so we are starting some Animal Crossing, and then going to be continuing with Earthbound Beginnings later. I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of the game, but I'm not sure how near, and I'm not sure how much I remember of where we are and what we're doing in that game, so it will be interesting. Let's see, September 15th, 412, Trantor. That's all good in the neighborhood. Okay. Let's get to it. Okay, so no rain today. It was raining yesterday, though, which means we will have gyroids buried throughout town, 3 of them. We do not have a new villager yet. Probably will get one later, after whenever we travel to another town. Okay, we got some ammonite. Almanite, Dino Track, and Dino Egg. Okay, so all just small ones, nothing, no actual, like, dinosaur parts or anything. Letter from home. Double Choco Caramel Cake. Oh, that sounds delicious. HRA. Midge moved to Novum, and Nook has a stunning Mackie figurine. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, we did find that. We're going to show heavy rains through September, but a pleasant stretch of Indian summer in October should cheer you all up. Okay. So let's go and do our exploration of town. See what we can find, do what we can do. Talk to everyone, dig up fossils, money rock, glowing spot, gyroids, weeds, all that jazz. All the normal daily things that we like to get done to keep my town looking nice. And all that jazz. That's no money rock. What about... No, also not the money rock. That's fine. We will find... Oh, weed. First weed of the day. I don't have anything buried yet, fossils or gyroids. Starting to get me a bit worried, just because of the fact that, yeah, with 5 fossils and 3 gyroids, that's 8 things total. Oh, there is fossil number 1, or yeah, fossil number 1, tons of fun. Finishing off our Aloha paper. Let's move up the sunset and ribbon paper. Send that fossil away to the museum, and don't forget to put the bells in the wallet. Bells. Over here we got Nibbles. Where am I going right now? I'm going right here to talk to you, Nibbles, of course. Where else would I be going? I'm bored. A lot of romances begin in September. I didn't. Sure, any tips? Okay. No worries. No worries at all. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Okay, well, there's our money rock. Nice and early, too. Not even up to Nooks yet. Oh, nice, we even had room for all the bags in my inventory. Albeit, in part because of the fact that we had finished off a stack of stationery. Okay. Oh, hey, Paulo, what's the good word? This is literally the second time I've talked to you. You moved in yesterday. Come on, buddy. Entertain me. Sure. Ah, cockroaches. Yeah, I get that. Oh, now he's sad. Well, he's the one who brought it up, so, you know. No one to blame but himself. Oh. Almost didn't notice that weed up there. I've got one fossil so far and no gyroids. We're already at Nooks. Okay, Mr. Tom Nook. Just out of curiosity, what are your turnip prices? 840 bells per turnip. Okay, yeah, so that means on Sunday Joan was selling them for 105 bells. Okay. So yeah, so if we had turnips, I would definitely be selling them here today, unless another town had, you know, an even better price, but sadly no turnips, not yet. Hopefully soon I'll get back to doing the turnip market. Ideally, you know, as soon as this Sunday, but we'll see how that goes. Still working on trying to fix my sleep schedule, create a sleep schedule. I don't know. Big dot shirt and bad plaid. How can you have bad plaid? Plaid is just like, you know, automatically good. Just by virtue of being plaid. Okay. Yeah, where are the rest of our fossils and gyroids? Are they just like all clustered together? I mean, they could still be fairly spread out. We've only explored one of the quadrants so far. Albeit the biggest quadrant, but yeah. That being said, I am definitely starting to get worried that I may have missed one or more. Weed. Oh, well, fossil number 2. How about you? Dun, dun. Anything lost? No. There was something lost yesterday, so I wasn't expecting another lost thing today. But, you know. You never know. It's always good to ask, just in case. Huh. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Good Friday. For anyone... Ah, here we go. First of all, glowing spot. And second of all, fossil number 3? No, gyroid number 1. Mega ovoid. Okay, let's see if this is one that we still needed for Jonathan's house, where we're getting a complete collection. Ovoid. No. Okay, so we can just sell or whatever. I was in the middle saying something when I saw that. Oh yeah, if anybody, for those who have, you know, their weekend having started already or starting soon, hopefully all have good weekends. Anyone have any weekend plans? I mean, it's just going to be kind of normal weekend. Although, like I said, hopefully getting back to streaming Sunday morning Animal Crossing for turnips, but that's dependent on me getting up early enough on Sunday, which we'll see how that goes. Hopefully still do, although regardless of that, doing some kind of stream. Like if I don't manage the 7 a.m. Animal Crossing stream, I still want to do the do a Separate Quest Sunday stream in the evening. So we'll see how that goes, how that fares. Okay, how are we up to the museum already? We've only found 2 fossils and 1 gyroid. Like, I must have missed some stuff. Oh, there's one up there. That's in the next acre up, so we'll grab that when we get over there. How are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. That's right, it is. Ooh, fossil number 3? No, gyroid number 2. A mini decoid. Is that one we need for Jonathan's house? Nope. I'm going to leave this open as well because I see right over here. This could be fossil number 3, just for me. Then we also know there's one in the next acre as well. Okay, so yeah, we do just have a bunch of them, bunch of things clustered together here. 2 in this very, not only in this acre, but in this very little small bit of the acre. And another one right over here. Fossil number 4, just one more. So yeah, one more gyroid, one more fossil. So presumably both are in the... Thought I saw one up there, but don't think so. Yeah, presumably both are on the final quadrant here, unless I did happen to miss one or both of them elsewhere in the village. Fossil number 5. Nope. Gyroid number 3. Mega Sputnoid. We need a mini Sputnoid for Jonathan's house. Okay, so all of the gyroids we can just sell then. I really wish I had kept them in when I was initially collecting them, and then just sent them over to Jonathan then, instead of, you know, now after being like, oh, I already have a full catalog of them, because I can't order gyroids from the catalog, they're just listed there. I wanted an actual, like, physical collection of them, because apparently that's a thing I do. Ah, here we go. Fossil number 5, we're alive. Okay, so I was getting worried about, for nothing, about the fact that it's taking us so long to find stuff. Oh, and finish off 2 stacks of paper today. I guess the other stack was just a single piece of paper. But yeah. Hey, Astrid. Yes, it is me. Just hanging. I have, yes. I mean, most of Katrina's readings I find are generally useless. Occasionally she gives you the one that gives you good bunny luck, which is always fun. And sometimes she gives you the one which causes you to constantly trip, which is the opposite of fun. Let's see, Ed. Is Ed around? Not in right now. Is he by Lobo's house here? Oh, here's Lobo. Loafing about as you... I have a job, Lobo. I was working this morning. I'm working again tomorrow morning. Shop at Nooks. Funny. Funny, he's getting hit in the face with a pie. I mean, I don't know. I'd personally rather just eat the pie, but that's just me. Okay, so Ed is somewhere out and about in town. We're not going to try tracking him down right now. Later after I travel, we'll check by his house again. For now, let's mail the letters. Keep mailing letters until we mailed them all. Well, all the ones with the fossils, so I guess I have those 3 at the bottom that I'm just using for note keeping purposes that I don't want to mail. Okay. Let's go Sell the random junk. Oh, hey, here's Ed. Never mind, we can talk to him right now. What's up? I do have a Mega Sputnoid. I found it in the ground. Sure. How much is all his savings? Oh. What was I at? Not sure exactly, but I don't think it was an increase of much. I would have been at 40-something thousand already, so I'm at 48,120 now, so it wouldn't have been much. But it might have been, I don't know, the main question is if it was more or less than what I'd be getting for selling to Nook. Not that it really matters. Like, regardless, it's a low enough amount of money that it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Go to kind of stationery. Do I have ribbon paper? Okay, so we want to get 2 more stacks. Tile, maybe. Tile's alright, I guess. Cloudy. Okay, so we do want to get 2 stacks. So cloudy and tile. Blossom. Ooh, we'll go with honeybee. And then I think tile. Kind of silly that I'm going and putting it, putting them in their proper place right now, considering what I'm about to do is now go stop by my, oh sorry Ed, stop by my house and just drop them on the floor, free up inventory space, but y'all know me and my liking to have things nice and organized. Just be glad I don't like spend time organizing when I drop like my inventory on the floor of my house like that, just, you know, temporarily, that I don't go and very meticulously place each item. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna start doing it, aren't I? No. Eric, be strong. You don't have to have everything organized. Okay. Especially now when it's just like a temporary thing, like... Okay, so... now we are traveling to... drop money off in my town of the Peg. We have more and more of my towns ready for turnip purchasing. Okay, onwards and forwards we go. Say where we stop, nobody knows, but I mean, we all know where we're going to stop when we get to the Peg. So we have to put it in the right memory card. Anyway, yes, the Peg. Excellent. Like, I mean, I know logically that I put in the correct memory card, but it's still, you know, could have that confirmation. Hey, man, right? Welcome in. How's it going? How you doing? Okay, now is Rover going to have to think to remember who we are? Yep. Still got a score 1 for the old memory banks. How long has it been? Since yesterday. Literally since yesterday. Where we ran into each other like 9 times yesterday? It's 5 trips back and forth, but then one of them was Blanca. So, yeah, 9 times for Rover. Great, that's good to hear. I'm doing alright, doing pretty good. Okay. The Peg. Which are my characters in this town again? Jake, Skylar, Alexa, and Gina. Okay. Well, it really matters, I was just curious. What does 100%ing Animal Crossing consist of? Let me bring up the percentage information. So, first of all, catalog. So, like, all the furniture, wallpaper, carpet, clothing, items, stationery, gyroids, fossils, and music in the catalog. All fish and all insects. Having every villager live in my town at some point or another, and saving a letter from each of them as kind of a memento. On the Game Boy, on the islands you get via the islands you get to via the Game Boy Advance, GameCube Game Boy Advance link cable. There's 18 different islanders, so I have 18 towns, one for each islander, and I've got them all of their requested furniture. And there's 19 NES games in Animal Crossing, and I also want 100% each of those. That's what it means for me. For most people, it would be the stuff up to the... on the list below me, the stuff up to the insects. Villagers, the islanders, the NES game stuff, that's just a me thing. But yeah. So... and also I'm doing this without time travel and without the use of codes, except for stuff that specifically requires codes. So, yeah, that's quite a challenge. Oh yeah, NES games can indeed be pretty tough, yes. That's why I've only 100%ed one of them so far. That being Donkey Kong Jr. Math. That one was relatively easy to 100%. And in case you're wondering what I am doing right here and now, so, like I said, I have 18 towns or whatever. But also like that, so one of the things I still need, one of the last pieces of furniture I need for the catalog, is the post office model, which you get for maxing out your savings account in the game. So in order to do that in a somewhat timely fashion, since I have 18 towns, what I'm going to be doing on Sundays is going to each of my 18 towns, checking what price Joan is selling turnips for, and whichever town she's selling them for the cheapest, buying a shit ton of turnips in that town, and then during the week, you know, checking prices as soon as I get a price spike, selling for the best price spike I see, and yeah. So what I'm doing right now is slowly getting money in each of my towns so that I don't have to spend time on Sunday bringing a bunch of money over to whichever town I'm going to be buying turnips in. It's relatively simple, but, you know, process, but it does take a bit of time, which is why I'm only doing one town per day. That's like 5 trips, because I'm bringing 5 full inventories worth of money to each town. Okay. Rover always says I was pretty pitiful looking back when he first met me, and I mean, let's be honest, I don't look much different, so I think that means I'm still pitiful looking. Okay, that's what time. You probably have a new villager in town after... Yes. Jambet, who I'm pretty sure we have had previously, though. Yes, yes indeed. Not one of the 4 remaining ones. Okay, well, we'll go say hi anyway. And then get back to our... bringing money over to the peg. One more down. I mean, technically I've met you before, but, you know, because you're newly moved in, you don't remember. That's the thing, once you've cycled through all the villagers, then when they start, you know, moving in again, like, at random or whatever, you find that, oh, they don't actually, thus, you know, have their memories from previously. If they, like, move out of your town to another town and then move back, they'll have their memories, but if they just move in at random again, they will not. Which makes sense, because the game's not saving the memories of all 218 villagers. Okay. I mean, it could, probably. I don't imagine that would act, because like... I can't imagine that would actually take up that much space. Because I don't think there's really much of a, like, there's not, like, I don't think, as far as I know, any kind of, like, friendship, like, level or anything. So it's very much just, like, the villager knows you or they don't. That's just like a binary option. I mean, I guess... You know, you have to do that for everyone they potentially know, but... Even still, that wouldn't be... That would not be much of a thing, because, like... You know, yes, I have 18 villages with 4 characters each for 72 characters. But most people are not going to be reaching that, and even that would only... I guess that would be 72 times 218. I mean, well, no, not even, because like it's not like I'm having every character from each of my villages meet every character in every other village. So I mean, it could get ridiculous, but like, you know, that would take a lot of random. I think people playing the game in a very weird way, and that's coming from me, to actually cause an issue. How long has it been? Rover, it's been like 2 minutes. Maybe 3 minutes. Okay. So I can just buy turnips from Joan on the train. So I'd have to wait till Sunday morning. So I could just do that like any time of the week. Well, I mean, but I could just do that right now and then go sell them in my main town, Trantor, for 840 bells a pop. Clearing out some weeds. Like, already cleared out more than I need to. for this pile of money. Okay. Yeah, definitely clear up more than I needed to. I mean, so far at least. So that's 2 piles of 5. We're gonna bring 3 more piles of money over here. That's what we're doing with each of my towns. Yeah, so today's the PEG, then next week we'll do ESS, UES, Unity, Starship, TRD. The week after, New York, Meltork 5, DSA, London, Toronto. Aren't so many NES games only obtainable in Japan? Yes, but those games just aren't in this version, so those don't count because they're not in this version. Now, there are 4 NES games known as the Forbidden 4, which you can't get through, like, normal in-game methods, because, like, well, I say in-game, I guess even a few of the other ones use, like, online code generators, and 2 of them require you to go to the island, which you need a Game Boy Advance link cable, and the Game Boy Advance, of course, to do. But yeah, I've got all of those. So then the Forbidden 4. Ice Climber, Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers. Yes, those are 2 distinct games. Legend of Zelda. Now, Ice Climber and Mario Brothers were both actually released via e-reader card for the e-reader, which is an add-on for the Game Boy Advance. Ice Climber I've already got. I bought the card off eBay. Was that earlier this year or was that last year? I have no sense of time. I bought it at some point and I already have it. Mario Brothers I'm occasionally checking eBay for and such, so I will get it eventually. Super Mario Brothers and Legend of Zelda were presumably also going to get released. Sorry, just noticed a thing on my phone. Via e-reader, but because it was a financial failure, it ended up not. And thus, for the past... when did this game come out? 2002? For the past 20 years or so, it's the only way to get them was through a cheat device like an Action Replay. Until a couple of weeks ago, where somebody revealed that they had figured out how to make the dot codes, like, which is like what the e-reader cards use, in order to get those games in here. Now, I still need to get I need to buy new printer ink and kind of high quality paper before I can actually print those out and use them, but it is something that is possible. The person even said that they were inspired. One of the things that inspired them to research into how to do that was me asking like a year or so ago about if anybody had figured it out, and they saw that and were like, guess I'll do that. So, yeah, so all the NES games that are in Animal Crossing that are in this version of Animal Crossing can be got. I'll actually just quickly show you my current collection. So yeah, so like I said, so right here is Ice Climber, which was one of the Forbidden 4. Then here is where this hole's where we're going to put Legend of Zelda, Mario Brothers, and Super Mario Brothers over here. I have the games in like mostly alphabetical order. Balloon Fight, Baseball, Clu Land, Clu Land D, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong Jr. Math, Donkey Kong 3. That's the one that is actually not quite in alphabetical order. If it was alphabetical order, it would come before Donkey Kong Jr. since numbers come before letters, but whatever. Excite Bike, Golf, Ice Climber. Like I already said, this is where Legend of Zelda and Mario Brothers will go. Pinball? Yes, pinball. Punch Out. Soccer? Yes. This is where Super Mario Brothers will go. Tennis and Wario's Woods. Which one are you working currently? Balloon Fight is the one I'm currently working on. I'll be doing a round of that later after I'm done with bringing all this money over to one of my other towns. Yeah. That can be frustrating, Balloon Fight. Sometimes. I very much enjoy it, though. But they all are, to be honest. I enjoy them. Not exactly, you know, reaching whatever I consider 100% for most of them is something that is going to be a definite challenge. Played Metroid and I was like, this is hard. Ah, yeah, Metroid isn't one of the games in here. I have played and beaten that, though, otherwise. But yeah. Well, Metroid is an interesting one, because that's, like, one that it is difficult to beat, especially, like, on your first time playing. But that's one that's not that much more difficult to 100% compared to beating it. So, yeah. Pinball is fun to play that on Switch, yeah. Pinball, I still haven't figured out what exactly I'm counting as 100%ing. I need to spend more time with it and figure it out. That's the thing with a lot. I mean, with a lot of them, I need to figure out what exactly I'm all counting as 100%. There we go, a nice globe. Yeah, Balloon Fight I definitely know, because that's what I'm working on. Baseball I mostly know, what I'm going to count as 100%. I mean, a lot of them they're generally fairly simple games, so for a lot of them it's things like, you know, maxing out the score, maxing out lives, maxing out whatever you can max out. That's what I kind of consider 100%ing for a lot of them. But in some cases, figuring out what exactly that what exactly that means, what can be maxed out. Okay. And of course, whenever I say what I count as 100%, that is always, of course, referring to for my own personal playthroughs. I would never expect anyone else to, you know, go to the extremes I do for 100%. Okay, there we go. Pile number 3 of 5. We quickly pull these weeds now. Okay. Don't worry, Porter, I'll be back 2 more times today. Yes, 2 more times. Just gonna quickly respond to something in Discord. Okay. Local time. Oh, it's almost. It is pretty much. It is 5 already. I guess. I mean, it makes sense. It started late today. Oh, wait, how late did I start? I'm going for 47 minutes. So. Started an hour and 12 minutes late. I knew I started about an hour late. I didn't realize like, it was like an hour and 12 minutes. Yeah. That's why I need to actually do better about getting a sleep schedule. Just so that I'm less tired and thus less likely to start stuff late. Somebody just moved out. Jambet. Jambet literally moved in, and now has already moved out. Okay. That's one of the quickest I've seen somebody move in and out. Other way. As much as, you know, I know this is about making it more efficient to make more money, and that I still have the money, it's just sitting on the ground in various other towns. Seeing my balance going down, because, you know, at the start of this week it was like 250 some million, now it's only 237 million. It does kind of, you know, make me a little sad. Okay. But this, like I said, yeah, this will make getting it increased a lot more efficient, a lot easier. That's the goal. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. Just had all sounded to... So, I have my two computer screens, you know, this one right here is my main one, streaming on, and where my camera is above. And then the other one, where I currently have, like, a spreadsheet open to my Animal Crossing, like, collection of, like, you know, video games, e-reader cards, and a few other random things, listing them, or... Also, I'm like, wait, I don't have them listed in the same order that I have them on my shelf, actually, physically on my shelves, and I'm like, oh, yes I do, and I don't know, weird brain thing. I know that probably was not a very interesting story, but sometimes you're just like, okay, what am I thinking about? I should be talking out loud when I'm streaming. Okay. Can be a bit tricky sometimes, because when you're just doing something repetitive like this in a game, it's not like, you know, yeah, you could just explain what you're doing over and over again, but I mean, certainly with, like, when new people come in and ask stuff, and that I will explain stuff over and over again, but don't want to be, like, just boring people with the same explanation again and again. Not sure if you can hear that, but the washing... I guess my roommate's doing laundry and the washing machine is really loud right now. Okay, so just one more pile that we'll put in the middle. Okay, I did drop all of the money, right? Yes. Well, other than that file, 9,999. Which I'm not dropping because we're just doing in, like, intervals of 30,000. Okay. Oh yeah, some of them sound like a racetrack. Okay, yeah. Sounds like it's slowing down a bit, so I think it'll be a bit quieter shortly. Yeah, it's been like that for the past few weeks, maybe a couple months, where I think it's like right near the final cycle or something where it just gets really loud. Yes, Rover, it's me again. For the 7th time today? So our 4th trip there and back, so that's 8 trips total, but then we had Blanca on one of them, so yeah. 7. And we'll likely... well, we will see Rover at least once more. Possibly twice more. Probably twice more. Could get Blanca again, but... on the trip there. Trip back is always Rover. Trip to another town can be Blanca. Okay. Oh, right. I was like... because when I was in here the last time, there was a letter here, which would have been from Jambette after moving out, and I'm like, I don't see the letter here anymore, but I'm like, oh right, it's just past 5, which means the letter's already been delivered. Okay. So right now, if I stop by my house, there will be a letter in the mailbox, which we will. I think we'll just quickly check that before we head over again. See? Me from Gem Betts saying she moved to the Peg. Apparently she wrote it on spooky paper. I mean, we're still in September. We're not quite... I know, I mean, to a lot of people, it's already essentially Halloween season. I mean, I guess at the grocery store I work at, we already have some Halloween. We already have, like, Halloween candy and such being sold. Hey, Tree. Welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay. Here we go. The final trip for today. I mean, obviously we'll have to come back, but... Oh, we are getting Blanca again. I can always tell because, like, when there's Rover, you can see him in the window at the back. Blanca, you don't actually see until after this dialogue is done. See, now you see Blanca. It's just little things like that that you pick up when you play this game a lot. Draw you another face. You mean another globe? That's pretty much what I always do for Blanca's face. Just make a random globe. Blue of the ocean, and then just like random green continents and islands and such. Something I should do, or should have been doing, I'm probably not going to start now, but is like taking a picture of each of the globes I give Blanca as faces, and then just like using those as planets in like a science fiction series or something. Okay. Grabbing all the money and dropping it all on the ground. Oh, I don't like that being... we'll just go and move this one over. I don't like them touching even diagonally, the different piles. I don't know why. There we go, so we have our 5 piles of money. So if we want to buy turnips in this town, we already have the money here. And for anyone wondering like why it says clear after a bunch of them, so initially what I was doing was going through each of my towns and clearing out all this acre of any like trees or anything. So then I was marking down clear as I was doing that, and now as I'm going through again, dropping the money off, I'm just getting rid of the word clear. Okay. So, yeah, because that's the list of all my towns. All 18 of them. Trantor is my main town. Now back to just my normal percentage information. Okay. So now we head back. That's done for today. And here's Rover again. Still being shocked. Wild Whisker Twister. He doesn't even have whiskers. Seems suspicious. To be fair, my theory is that he's a mob hitman, so I don't know what that would have to do with him not having whiskers, but okay, let's grab my stuff again. And then organize my inventory. Let's see here. The tile paper we wanted down there. Axe down there, honeybee paper here, ribbon paper there. There we go. Yep. That's the proper organization. Good to have things properly organized. Makes it easier and to keep track. Ah, whoa. I wish I'd noticed that quicker, so I didn't chase that, keep running and chase that fish away, because that was a massive fish. It would have been worth a decent chunk of change. But, you know, that's just what happens sometimes. Okay, go back to my standard 30,000 in my wallet. Why do I don't think I'm forgetting something, am I? I don't think so. So now let's go and do a round of the balloon fight, like I mentioned earlier. Let's bring up balloon fight info. And hop into the game. Let's see if I can get... That was a really good phase 1, but I mean, it's phase 1, so... It's already not a good phase 2. Which, I mean, I'm obviously still gonna easily beat it, but I normally do phase 2 a lot quicker than this. And phase 3... Those 3 on my initial ascent, and take that guy and finish off this guy. Phase 3 went smoothly. Our first bonus round. Our first bonus round is almost assuredly going to be a perfect because balloons come up so slowly. There's little chance of missing any of them. Unless it ends up being like a really messed up pattern that they come out in. No, this one was nice and smooth. Okay. And phase 4. What? I should not be losing a balloon on phase 4. That is, quite frankly, awkward. Phase 5. The nice thing with this game is, while it's impossible to get extra lives, if you lose a single balloon, you can get that balloon back. All you have to do is make it to the next bonus round, and if you're at 1 balloon, you'll be back to 2 balloons. And there's a bonus round after every 3rd phase. So we're on phase 6 now, and if you know your math, you know that 6 is evenly divisible by 3, so after this one will be a bonus round, and we've almost, well, got it. And we got a bonus round, and I'm back to 2 balloons. Yeah. And the fact that, yeah, you can recover a balloon like that, combined with the fact that the bonus rounds are so frequent, honestly makes this game a lot more forgiving than it otherwise would be. Okay, we're on to phase 7, so let's see if we can't get a good ascent. Oh, that was a very good ascent. That was amazing. Phase 8. Now, for anyone new here, wondering what exactly I count as 100% for this, it's basically going until the phase number loops around back to 1. So after, well, basically the equivalent of 256. So obviously the furthest, and I'm doing that without dying. There's no way to get extra lives, so I just want to do it with the max lives, aka the starting lives. The furthest I made without dying is phase 90, which is over a third of the way there. The furthest I made a total is phase 92, which clearly is not that much further than 90. So that one where I made it to 90 without dying, I then died quite a few times very quickly. But yeah. That was a while ago though, and you know, this week, like I've been playing it this week again, but for a while there I was very inconsistent, so I'm only starting to get back into the groove of things. I really hate this layout because those flippers can really mess you up. I don't want to get caught amongst them. But yes, so one thing also to be aware of, I was talking about, like, you know, I could take a hit and, like, lose a single balloon, and I can get back on the bonus round. Lightning is instant death. It doesn't matter if you have both your balloons still, lightning will just instantly kill you. Fish will also instantly kill you, but as long as you don't get near the water, that's not an issue. Like, I did actually die to the fish. Was that yesterday? It was definitely at one point this week. I don't remember. I think it was yesterday or the day before. but that's, I think, potentially... I have to go back and check my VODs, but that, I think, might be the only time I've actually died to the fish on stream. I mean, the reason it happened was what happened is, so there were two enemies left. One of them, like, I had already hit, and he was, like, you know, parachuting down towards the water. And then the other one was on the land, like, on the edge or whatever. So I was just, like, kind of... Ooh. That's barely perfect, but... So I was just kind of, like, scooting over on the land to kill him. And I thought the other one that was going for the water had already been eaten by the fish. So I just kind of was holding the button down instead of letting go so I didn't go into the water. And nope. I kind of miscalculated the timing, and the one that was falling towards the water was not quite there yet. So the level didn't... Because, you know, when you finish the last guy, you know, kill the last guy, the level generally instantly ends. And that's what I was expecting to happen, and it did not happen. And I kept going. But, you know, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes mistakes are made. Phase 15. Yeah. 19 only, not perfect. That's fine. It's not part of my criteria for 100% getting all perfects. It's not something I still try to do, but it's not something that I require myself to do. Decent 16. 17. Good stuff. 18. Lost the balloon. Well, we're on 18, so I just need to not take another hit and beat this phase, and then we are on to a bonus round. There we go. There we go. We're back to full balloon power. Let's also see if we can redeem ourselves after that 19 on that last bonus round. Let's go. Perfect. Phase 19. Going. Okay. Okay, just one left. no, no, no. Ooh, that could have been bad with the lightning coming. Luckily I was okay there, but really I should have backed off before the lightning was that close. I shouldn't have played it quite that risky. Worked out that time, but it won't necessarily work out next time I do something like that. It's honestly a big part of what I need to be doing is just like doing what I can to minimize risky situations. Let's go. Phase 22. Gotcha. 23. Good stuff. 24. Excellent. Now a bonus round. I think I'm perfect. Oh, I got perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm Canadian, which is not close. Okay, 25. Oh, there goes the washing machine again. I can honestly barely hear the game over it right now, which is really annoying. Because so much of what I do in this game is based on sound cues, like, you know, like being aware of lightning and appearing and such. Okay. 27. Okay, bonus round. You can relax a bit. Just pausing for a second. Kind of want to wait out the washing machine being so loud. But yeah. So here I am having my like best round of how exactly do I 100% balloon fight? So like I said, saying earlier, for the main one-player mode, going until I get the phase number to loop around back to 1, which is essentially phase 256. Or is it after 256? I don't know. Whatever, around there. Do that without dying. That's my goal for that. And then 2-player, do the same thing, just with, 2 players and people dying. Then Balloon Trip is just maxing out the high score. The score at, what was that? 999,990. Or, yeah. So it's, something that we are slowly gonna improve at the game until eventually we reach that goal. Okay, there we go. Washing machine is again starting to slow down. So big thing in this game with the lightning is there's never more than 2 lightning on screen at a time. So when there's 2 lightning on screen, you're actually relatively safe by the clouds. If there's none or only 1 lightning on screen, then of course you want to limit how much time you spend by the clouds, if possible, because you don't want to be like right next to a cloud when the lightning spawns in and get hit. But when there's 2 lightning on the screen already, then oh, it's more is going to come, so you're relatively safe by the clouds. Obviously, there's still lightning moving around, so that could still be a threat. There's the enemies wherever they are, that could be a threat. And of course, if lightning goes away and then a new one spawns in. Okay, this is not an ideal situation. This is a very not ideal situation. Damn it. This is a okay. Wow. Like, we've probably got game over here. This was just really bad luck, him getting stuck like that. Yeah, that is a pretty unassailable position. Well, that sucked. That really sucked, because, like, you know, when an attempt fails because, you know, I made a mistake, or, like, you know, I just wasn't playing my best or whatever, that's something where it's just like, okay, yeah, wasn't the best, but I can improve. That's a learning, that's, you know, a learning moment. This was just, there wasn't anything I could do. And I was like, well, that's just kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I think, though, it's a good point to call it on the Animal Crossing, and time to switch over to some Earthbound Beginnings, I think. For an entirely different type of difficulty. Just in the, I haven't played this in a while, so, and it's an NES RPG, so it's like, what was I doing when I left off? What do I need to do? Okay, let's see. I need to switch to this scene. Oops. Let's just briefly deactivate that. I just need to switch around some game cables, some system cables, and such, so just give me like half a minute or so to do that. Maybe a minute, we'll see. And then I'm going to be playing some Earthbound Beginnings right away.